Senior-focused primary care is brought to you by Partners in Primary Care.
Aging isn't a one-size-fits-all experience, but all of us can benefit from some healthy living tips. Stay physically and mentally active, eat nutrient-rich foods, get enough sleep, and minimize stress. It's also important to get a yearly wellness exam and stay up to date on vaccines to avoid diseases like the flu and measles. Let Partners in Primary Care develop your own unique senior-focused health plan so you can age at your own pace. New locations are now open. Visit partnersinprimarycare.com/upstate-SC and you can learn more.
We'd like to tell you about cool things happening right here in our area, things that you can experience in our communities. And if you've been around Spartanburg, it's likely you've heard about the Sunday Songwriters that happens each week at Brick House Pizzeria. I sat down with the founder, Jameson Smith. Take a look.
Take me back to simpler times.
Jameson Smith started Sunday Songwriters for a practical reason. He and his wife needed extra cash to pay for daycare for their newborn son. Now, more than 12 years later, the weekly gathering at Brick House Pizzeria and Grill in Spartanburg has become a must-stop for local and not-so-local songwriters. Sunday Songwriters quickly became more than a way to earn some extra cash and turned into another family for Jameson. Local singers and songwriters quickly learned that they could try out new music on the stage and be welcomed by their peers. I sat down with Jameson as he explains why this stage has become an important process for musicians trying out their music for the very first time.
If you're a songwriter, a lot of people who write often like to have the opportunity to try new songs out. So a lot of times we have people just stop by. They might say, hey, I wrote this song last night. I barely remember the lyrics to it, and then begin. Then you have people that have never been on stage before, and you know, it's amazing to me because you have this crowd of people who are here to listen to original music, and the first thing they do when they hear somebody new is just clap louder than they do for anyone else. Make them feel comfortable, and that's really what it's about, is the music, but it's also about the listeners as well, who would like to come out and support. And you very rarely find a crowd that's so willing to sit and listen to music and applaud and be there for, you know, just the music as it is.
Right, and I love that too, and it becomes a family too, because you see a lot of the same people that come here and they get some wings, they get some beer, they hang out, they talk, and they get to know the musicians, and all of a sudden you get all these new musicians you haven't seen before, and you start looking for them around town. So it's really about that.
It is.
That family here.
The communication, the hanging out, and just, you know, I always use this word, I always use the word community when I'm talking about it. It is a nice little community inside of inside those walls.
Had one church and everyone was there on time. People loved their neighbors and had some peace of mind. Oh, think back on simpler times.
Brick House Pizzeria knows how active and passionate the musicians are here locally, and owner David Black wants to keep people interested in local music.
Community. We want to keep it going. We want to keep people interested in original music. I think that's what drives Spartanburg musicians to get out there and do their own thing and keep it rolling.
And people are always surprised by this, because I talk to a lot of musicians, a lot of people that own venues and have musicians in. There's a certain level of connectivity and that happens between musicians in Spartanburg that may not, in my opinion, happen amongst other musicians in other cities.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's more of a family here, I would say.
For sure, for sure. Yeah, you can go to any stage in Spartanburg or Greenville and see guys playing in a band that are in 5 or 6 other bands. They're all friends, they all play together, they all push each other.
Yeah.
And it's beautiful to see, you know. It's something new every Sunday.
Jameson may not need the extra cash like he did 12 years ago, but he definitely needs the music family that has been created through Sunday Songwriters. You can stop by any Sunday night, and you never know who you might run into. Local artists like Fasu McLean, Brandy Lindsay, Mark Higgins, Donovan Brooks, just to name a few. This community keeps growing, and you can join in on the entertainment every Sunday night. For you singer-songwriters out there, open mic sign-ups start around 7 p.m. and Jameson will get things started around 7:30. So stop by, grab some pizza, wings, and beer, and just enjoy Sunday Songwriters. For Your Carolina, I'm Jamarcus Gaskin.
I need to get out there again. I went every Sunday for like 2 years straight. Some great musicians. Again, if you're looking for an evening of entertainment and like local talent, check out Sunday Songwriters at Brick House Pizzeria in Spartanburg any Sunday night starting at 7:30. Gonna toss it over to Megan. You have some women that are in charge.
Oh, you know it, DeMarcus. Aren't we always in charge? But this time we're making it official, all right? There is a really cool thing that happens on Wednesdays where we kind of bring women together that have their own brand and marketing, and they want to show, look, women, we can all play nice together, we can support each other, and that's what this world needs more of. So we've got Miss Lori Lofton, Stephanie, our lovely fashion designer, always bringing the fun stuff, and Miss Jennifer Spears with Women in Charge Wednesday. Ladies, thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
All right, let's talk about Women in Charge, what exactly it is, and then this month's special feature is Mrs. Stephanie.
Yeah, so Women in Charge Wednesday started in Charlotte, brought it here to Greenville. We just want to break the stigma that women cannot play nice in the sandbox, and to just get a whole bunch of power women in the room. Men are invited as well, but we only feature women, and just really go through the power of networking and expanding your brand.
I love it. So set up the night. Like, what will people expect when they come?
So at 6 o'clock, we'll be at Aloft in downtown Greenville, and really it's just networking. We'll have drink specials, food specials, certain things like that, and we'll also have a fashion show featuring her styles that she has in the upcoming fall line.
I love that. What was it like when they said, hey, we want to feature you, or how did that work?
I'm honored.
Yes.
I've never, you know, for women to acknowledge other women nowadays for the work, it's kind of hard.
Yes.
So I'm excited about it, and I'm also able to bring my new fall collection and show all these ladies what I have in stock.
What you have, because don't you think there's a difference in like good competition? Because we want to be like, hey, no, I'm good. But then you can also be competitive and work together and support and lift each other up.
Right. It builds a platform for everybody, and you know, meet other women that you've maybe never seen before. You never know who you may meet, and may be able to bring you, you know, around other people, and then you know, just network. So it's pretty cool.
Exactly, because sometimes the women can be the hardest to each other.
Right,
absolutely. And it's like, let's stop that. Well, let's show some of this line, because one thing, if you've ever seen her on here doing fashion, you know it's a little spicy. It is all kind of fun stuff.
So I have the bell bottoms,
yes,
you know, which are in stock, super flary.
Uh-huh.
I have.
Isn't that so flattering? Like, you think about it and you're like, oh, but I love the skinnies. Skinnies are good and all, but the bell bottom, they really, I mean, they make you look, you know, taller, thinner.
Yes, and they're definitely coming back. So these jeans are one of my favorites.
Yes, here, I can help you hold. Yeah.
So these are super edgy.
Oh, look at
they
that.
They got the scrunch at the bottom.
Oh, I like it. Yes.
Some of my these are perfect for the fall.
Yes.
And you can wear that. I mean, it depends where you work, but
right,
if you want to be edgy, you can dress it up with a turtleneck, some cute boots, booties. So you can wear those jeans.
Jeans are getting like more acceptable at work now. You know what I mean?
Yes.
It's
or
embraces.
Like a Friday, you know, dress down.
Yes.
Type of thing. I also have a shirt that actually empowers women.
I love it. A real woman is whatever she wants to be. Yes,
so
I love
really
it.
Empowering.
Yes.
Also, the two-piece set that I have
looks fabulous on you
as well. And also, I'm getting the summer neon saps, which are bodysuits that I have.
Yes, I love these. DeMarcus was like, are there models that are going to be in this today?
No, those are definitely for like a vacationing, maybe a night out in Atlanta or
yeah, I'll say, look, here you go.
Oh,
Okay, we're going out. There we go. I'm just saying. We're putting it together. So if people want to be a part of this, go to that website that you see right there, Women in Charge Wednesdays. What's the date for the one that's going to be at Aloft Hotel?
October 2nd from 6 to 8, and one of our sponsors will be there. Would you like to say a little more?
Yeah, absolutely. I would just like to talk about the power of social media. I did not know Lori, so I believe in collaboration over competition and connection. I reached out to her and I was intentional. I drove to Charlotte to an event that she was a panelist for, and I met her and I said, I love what you're doing in Charlotte. Would you be interested in bringing it to Greenville? And she said, sure. So as a blogger, you know, one of the first things that I know that makes it successful is collaborating with other people. So check out my blog, The Curvy Vegetarian, and I'm grateful to be standing here with these two ladies today and also with you.
You're so awesome. You're so supportive. She's always tagging stuff for us too. So fantastic. Check this out. We're going to take a quick break and be right back with more Your Carolina.